Hello, this is my Spring Empties, and guys, I finished 6 mascaras this season. Like, what? I have the full deets on it for you too. Well, let's begin. Starting with everyday products. The first thing is my wet wipes. This is the Islak Mendil vegan wet wipes. These are all I ever use. Well, it depends. I have bought Walmart ones, but pretty much this is what I use. And 100% I am repurchasing those from Dollar Tree. I went through Lori's cotton pads. There's 180 in here. They look like this. These sucked. I would never buy them again. I got them from, I believe, Dollarama or maybe even Dollar Tree. I'm not sure. I also went through these premium cosmetic cotton rounds. I got them from Costco. They're just regular cotton rounds. I will be repurchasing those. I use Colgate Sensitive. It's all I can use because my teeth are so sensitive. So this is the only toothpaste I can use. Unfortunately, I will be repurchasing. Crest Pro Health Advanced Multi-Protection Alcohol-Free Mouthwash. I like this. It's a mouthwash. I'll probably repurchase it. I get it from Costco. Hair care, guys. Oh my gosh. I finished a Dove conditioner. I like this, but I'm not sure I like it enough to repurchase it. I might, but I don't know. I finished the set of the Quate Keratin Conditioner and shampoo. This is my favorite shampoo and conditioner. I love other ones, but this is the one that I reach for most. And it's the dupe for the Tresemme Keratin shampoo, which I have in there also, but I prefer this one. I finished the Day. I got it in the for the birthday gift from Sephora this year. This is the Cactus Fruit 3-in-1 Styling Cream. I bought the full size. I love this. Highly recommend it. And you can clearly see my hair is low density. It is medium texture or thickness. It's not baby fine, in other words, but it is still very low density and it is still growing in after 2 years of telogen effluvium. Yeah. Skincare. I finished up the Glow Serum with watermelon extract and niacinamide from Be Pure. I hated this. I hated every second of this. I used it on my neck and my arms. I would not put this on my face to save my life. I've really been trying to get into more natural skincare, and I will talk about that more once I have a little more information on it for you. I used up the micellar water from Equate. I did not like this. And it's not that I didn't like it per se. It didn't like me. It hurt my eyelids, so I had to stop using it. I finished it, and I used it very strategically and kept it away from the eye area, but still, would never repurchase these. Nivea Toner. I liked this, but I just found I don't need it, so I will not repurchase it. This Chupa Chupa Nail and Hand Cream and Strawberry. I think it was Strawberry Swirl. I didn't like this. I used it on my legs. The same for this one. This is the Brazilian Soul Hand Cream, and I could not stand this scent. This is the Orchid and Sandalwood scent. Oh, no. I used it on my legs as quickly as I possibly could to get rid of it. I don't mind the other one, the Pistachio and Caramel. I like that one. I'm using that one right now, but I just never reach for it, guys. I don't know what it is. Next is Bath & Body Works Foaming Hand Soaps. This is Coconut Sandalwood. This had Coconut Palm, Luxurious Sandalwood, and Warm Musk. I did not like this. I think it was the Warm Musk that I didn't like, but if I saw it again, I would not repurchase this. Blueberry Bellini. This has Wild Blueberry, Bright Citrus, and Sparkling Prosecco. I didn't like this either. I think it's the citrus that I didn't like. So if I saw it again, I would not repurchase. Cottontail Cake Pop. This had Delicious Cake Batter, Rainbow Sprinkles, and Fluffy Buttercream. I didn't like this either. I think it was the Rainbow Sprinkles. It was too citrusy, took away from the cake, and yeah, didn't like it. Wouldn't repurchase it. I think I have another one though. Gingerbread Bakery. This was gingerbread cookies, brown sugar icing, and cinnamon spice. I really liked this one. I would repurchase. Snowflakes and Cashmere. Vanilla Cashmere, Cream Caramel Woods, and Frosted Clementine. I liked this. I didn't love it, but I did like it. It grew on me over time. I didn't like it at first, but it did grow on me. Cereal Milk Soft Serve. Girl, I wish I had picked up 100 of these. It's soft ice cream, and I'm going to assume it's vanilla, golden corn flakes, and frosted sugar. Like, that kind of sounds gross, but it is divine. If I see this at SAS, which I probably won't because everybody else and their dog is going to pick it up before I get there, I will be picking up more of this. Oh, I do have the body spray, thank goodness. The Equate Vanilla. Yes. Oh, this smells like vanilla extract, but better. I already have 2 backups of this. I will always have this on hand. I love it. I managed to finish 1 fragrance mist from Bath & Body Works. And this is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. Well, I finished it because I used it as a toilet spray. Not because I don't like it, but when I put it on and it dried down, it smelled like mold. I'm not even kidding. It was so disgusting. I'm like, what is that smell? And then I realized it was me. I was like, no, thank you. This has maple sugar, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. Now, you would think this would be divine, but I don't know. It just didn't mix with my chemistry. I have another one of these, not a large size, but a travel one that, well, I guess I'll be wearing it as, or using it as a toilet spray. That sucks. But at least one is out of the collection. Next is tea. I drink tea at work. I don't drink a lot of tea. I used to in 2016, and we had a David's Tea in our mall. I was constantly there. But then when You Know What hit, they left the mall. And so I don't usually shop online. So, yeah. But anyways, Celestial Seasonings in Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride. This is okay. This is a herbal tea, which makes it really easy. You just set the temperature to 212 and you're good. Not a big fan. I found these at Dollar Tree and I picked up quite a few of them. So I think I have more in my stash, but yeah, I wouldn't repurchase these once these are gone. Stashes. Decaf Chocolate Hazelnut. I do really like this. I don't need to repurchase it right now, but I might. It's a black tea, so you set your kettle for 200. Okay, the fun stuff. Makeup. We will start with lip gloss. I finished the Juicy Cakes lip gloss in Oh Crumbs. It's right there. I did not use the lip pencil, and I'm just going to chuck it because I'm never going to use it. I really liked this. It was a clear lip gloss. Let's see if we can get some out. Can we see it? It's right here. I don't think we can see it, but it was clear with like little shimmers in there. And I got every last drop. I took out the stopper and I put a Q-tip in there and I got all of it. I really liked it. Would I repurchase? Maybe. I don't know. Le Mercier 723. There's no other shade name, but it is the violet one. It's gone. Completely gone. I took out the stopper and yeah, there's no point in swatching it. I already repurchased. And I will repurchase again. I finished 2 lip balms. This is the Ioni pH Kiss Balm from the Daydreaming collection in Orange Zest. I hated this. And the only reason I bought it was for this cute little packaging. See, it's totally gone. But it turned my lips bright pink, so I would just throw it on any chance I got just to get rid of it. It doesn't smell like anything either. I thought it would smell like orange, but it didn't. It was horrid. I will not be picking up pH lip glosses, balms ever again. Now this, on the other hand, this is from LA Colors. It's the Froyo lip balms, and this one is in Cotton Candy. Finished it all. I tried using a lip brush in here, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I have and I will repurchase these. I finished 3 lipsticks so far. My goal is 10 for the year. This is Avon's Golden Berry. I had to put a sticker here. I couldn't read under here. Ugh. I think we've seen her a million times. I loved this color, but they don't make it anymore. This is NARS Laguna, and I didn't like it, but I finished it. I loved the formula of it, though. The color, no. This was in a birthday gift from Sephora. Charlotte Tilbury's Kim KW. I love this, but there are just way too many dupes on the market to justify spending this amount of money, and all you're paying for, and this is controversial, is the packaging and the name. I finished 2 brow products, the Ioni Brow Freeze and e.l.f.'s Brow Pencil. This brow pencil is really nice, but the color, this is deep brown, I believe. Dark brown, deep brown. It grew on me again, but it's like a gray brown. And yes, I am gray, but I don't know if I want my brows gray. But if you do, actually the name of it is right there. Let me see. Nope. There's no way I can read it. I'm sorry. I think it's deep brown though. This Ioni Brow Freeze. She looks like this. You guys have seen me use this a million times. It comes with its little protector right here, and she's gone. I have backups of this. I love it, but I'm finishing the e.l.f.'s Soap Brow, and then I think I'm going to go into the LA Colors Soap Brow. And then I'll get back into this, because this is always in stock. Eyeliner. Hands down, my favorite eyeliner of life. This is the eye marker from LA Colors. I have on today the eye marker in blue, and I will continue to wear this one until they bring in the black. I like this. I just find this application so much easier, and I just keep reaching for this type of eyeliner. So 100% I will be repurchasing the black eye marker, and if I can't find this, I will purchase the blue. I finished an eyeshadow. I did. From the Pumpkin Spice palette from Too Faced. I finished Oh My Gourd right there. I finished it yesterday, May 21st, 2026, and I write down the date in the pan. We're getting to mascara, don't worry. There's a lot to go over. That's why I'm saving it for last. I also finished this setting spray from Ioni. This was in the Daydreaming collection, and it is the green tea extract setting spray. Looked like this. I loved this. I wish I had picked up more, but it's okay. I mean, they're always coming out with them, but Ioni makes a really great setting spray all around, so I'm not mad at it. Now, mascara. I have a lot. I have 6. We'll go from worst to best. Now, the very worst is the LA Colors Big Lengthening Lashes, this one here. I gave this a 1 of 10. It's garbage. It just is. It did nothing. What more can you say? Avoid this one at all costs. Le Mercier Thickening Volume, I gave this a 2 of 10. Another garbage. It did nothing. I don't know why I gave it a 2 even. Maybe the packaging, I don't know. It sucked. I have more in here. I couldn't be bothered. LA Colors Lengthening Mascara. I don't know what happened. I loved this, and now it's a 4 of 5, or 4 of 5? Okay, I guess I changed my method, but I would give this a 4 out of 10. It's okay. Nothing to write home about with this one. The Be Pure Serum Infused Mascara in Midnight Black. I gave this a 4 of 10. Packaging fail. I can't even get through this. I just can't deal with it. This one was not as good as the brown. So there's that, and I don't know why. Here is the brown in the Serum Infused Mascara from Be Pure. I give this a 9 of 10, but I give the packaging a 1 of 10, so I won't be repurchasing this. I just can't deal with it. You can see it is still leaking out. I'm like, no. And I'm very disappointed with that. Now, my favorite mascara, other than the LA Colors Lift and Lock, which I'm hoping when I open this one, it isn't a fail like the pink one was. The pink one being this, because I loved this at first, and I bought backups, but now I'm stuck with this, and I'm not happy. But my favorite mascara of life is Lancome's Lashy Doll. This will always be my favorite. I am probably going to repurchase it if the Lift and Lock disappoints me. If the Lift and Lock can live up to what it did with the first time I used it, I may not have to repurchase this. But if it doesn't, then this is coming home again. And there we have it, guys. There are all of my empties for spring, and let's hope that I do better for summer, even though I did pretty good. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, maybe give it a hype, I don't know. And I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.